King James himself will be at State Farm Arena in Atlanta tonight. Who am I going to go for? Am I going for the Lakers or am I going for the Hawks? Come on in here, let's talk about it. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell so that you can be notified every time Her Takes uploads a new video. Let's get it. So yeah, LeBron will be here tonight, and I'm pretty sure the Lakers will win, even though both teams are trash right now. The Lakers are 24-24, and the Hawks are 19-27. I think we've only won like 9 games at home this entire season, and they've only won 7 games on the road. So it's a toss-up. But let me say this to you, if you didn't know already. If you're a Hawks fan, you know what I'm about to say is absolutely true. No matter how trash a team is, when they come to Atlanta, they bring it. They bring it. They play us, and they play us hard. For 2 reasons, I believe. You know how they say, the enemy smelling blood in the water? That's how they view the Hawks. Easy. This is an easy lick. Let's go ahead and take care of them. We're not going to let them beat us. And then on top of that, we got Trae Young. He's the villain. He don't mind being a villain. He likes to smoke. So he trash talk. He talks when he's doing good, and guys want to get at him. So, what comes along with that is that when they play us, they're going to come, they're going to play hard. Then we got the officials against us. Now, by no means am I making excuses for tonight's game. Because like I said, LeBron is my favorite player. So sometimes I find myself, it's mixed emotions about who win whenever they go head to head. Born and raised. I'm pulling for my Hawks at the end of the day. Love Brum, but at the end of the day, I'm pulling for my Hawks. So let's look at the tail of the tape for tonight's game, and let's see, what we got going, how they've been doing, how we've been doing. Haven't really tapped in lately. I've been putting up other type of content because it's been like that. All right, let's look into it. All right, so the matchup predictor has the Hawks as the favorite, 55.4%. Which I've seen that a lot this season, and it just didn't translate to a win, so I'm not even trying to hit none of that. In terms of availability, Bron is a game-time decision. Knowing Bron the way I do, he will play tonight. LeBron, he cares about fan support, and being there and not traveling into cities, especially a small market city, and not playing. Then it being on the East Coast, this is the only time this season he's coming because we want to play him twice a year, once here, once there. So he's going to play. I know LeBron, he's going to play unless he's just hurt. The Hawks is going to be Murray and Hunter. I'm pretty sure Murray's going to play as well because, again, it's against the Lakers. He's auditioning right now. He's on his audition tour. Trying to get traded before February 6th, so I'm pretty sure he's going to play. DeAndre, not too sure. I want to say he started ramping up about a week ago, so he may play. I hope so. Well, look, we definitely need his defense. But, again, I think he's on the block to be traded, so I'm also wondering if we're resting him for that reason so that he can, whatever team he goes to, he goes there fresh because we all know that, it's like that for him. His knees, I believe it is. Let's see. I think it's his knees that give him fits. Yep. Knee. It's questionable for Tuesday games against the Lakers. So, there's that. We'll see. That's availability. I would like to see the Hawks, definitely step up their defensive game. We really don't struggle with offense. We may have a player or two that's struggling with their shots, like Sadiq Bey, sometimes Bogey. All of them really from time to time will struggle shooting. But hopefully tonight they'll bring it. They'll definitely have the fan support behind them. So we'll see how it goes. Here's the thing too that we got to worry about. Let's look at it. Height. The height differential is going to be Really, really bad. These two, of course, they're definitely, well, Murray's taller than Russ. Murray and Reeves are the same. I'm pretty sure, Trey going to have to step up. Defensively, Trey just going to have to step up because he's going to have to guard D. Russ, and I'm sure D. Russ is definitely going to play hard as well because he don't want to leave the Lakers. He's going to want to show, hey, y'all need me, not Murray. So I got a feeling he's going to play hard as well. Murray, he'll probably on defense, he'll more than likely on defense switch off on Russ because, yeah, Austin Reeves is taller, but I think Trey could probably have a better chance guarding Reeves than Russ. So they'll probably switch off. Let's see, Taurean Prince, Sadiq Bey, or Hunter if he plays tonight. But I believe if Hunter plays tonight, they're going to likely put him, his first game back. I don't know if they want to put him on Bron. JJ on Bron, that's not going to be pretty. JJ is currently my favorite player on the Hawks right now, especially if we lose Murray. He's young. However, I must admit, these last few games, for me, he was exposed, especially on the defensive end. Because, Wemby got off on him. Luka definitely got off on him. Luka probably exposed his defense to me more than anybody. But yeah, him trying to guard Bron, that's going to be a challenge. It ain't going to happen. He's going to struggle against LeBron. And then Capella against Anthony Davis. So in terms of our front court, it's going to be a little ugly. And that's going to be the deciding factor. How does LeBron and AD dominate JJ, Capella, and OO? And honestly, that's gonna be tough. Vanderbilt, he come in there on a defensive end. I mean, he's their defensive force, and then I'm pretty sure they're gonna have him on JJ. So I don't know. JJ may not have a good game tonight. I hope he does, but we shall see. I think it's gonna be a good one. Looking forward to it. Both teams struggle from three. They're kind of, matched up pretty good. And it's kind of crazy to say that when you look at them on paper. Because on paper, the Lakers should be just dominating a lot of teams that they play, in my opinion. But for some reason, they just can't get it together. And I used to argue the point that players can't play with Bron, but I'm beginning to think it's true that, because I've seen so many players leave his team and flourish. So, I think that's kind of unfortunate, because he's had, help around him. He's had people around him, but for some reason when they play with him, they just don't, that doesn't manifest. Their talents that you saw prior don't manifest once they team up with LeBron. So, because that's a lot of pressure. It's just like even for Murray. Let's say this trade goes through. That's going to be a lot of pressure on Murray for him to live up to that hype of all that. Los Angeles, you're playing with LeBron, you're playing with AD. You're going to be expected to, just to get them a chip. But I don't think that would happen just by them getting Murray. I don't, but we shall see. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Hopefully it's going to be a competitive game. That's all, a lot of times I want to see. I want to see my team be competitive. I want to see my team, make a effort. Just stay in the game. Don't get blown out. There's been a couple of games that, I got up and left at halftime because we just didn't have it. We just didn't bring it. We didn't want it. The other team really wanted it. And I'm not going to sit there and watch my boys go down by 30, 40 points. But, that's all I had. I just wanted to come, give a quick overview of my thoughts on tonight's game. I do believe that the Lakers will win mainly because of height. I think that height advantage is just, especially if they're smart enough to attack the paint. If they're not smart enough, if Darvin Ham is not smart enough to just attack that paint and run, hey, if they do that and they get out in transition, it's over with. It's going to be over with pretty fast. And, at that point, it being Bron and AD, I might stay just for the highlights of it. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. We'll see what happens, especially if Hunter plays. Like, I think that'll help too. And then he hadn't played in a while, so it might be best to let him. I don't know. I have no answers. But anyway, that's all I got. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you can get your noties every time Her Takes uploads. And as always, stay safe and on to the next one. Peace.